right, as a Brit, it pains me. It pains me to tell you the first ever satellite mission launched from the UK has failed.
Well, the rocket ignited as planned, and it appeared to be ascending correctly. But then officials say an anomaly during the second stage of the launch prevented the rocket from actually reaching orbit. CBS News foreign correspondent Charlie D'Agata joins us now from London. Charlie, always a pleasure when we get to chat. I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical from the very beginning of the seven.
Why?
They took an airplane, they strapped a rocket onto it, and they expected it to go into space. But I'm wondering, beyond sort of my basic explanation of things, do we know more about what went wrong?
Yeah, well, sorry, Arrow. England has a problem.
Pains me. It pains me.
This type of launch has been used in the past. In fact, it's been used very successfully in the United States. Richard Branson was hoping that would work here. It's a vertical launch, so they use a modified 747. It was successful. It reached a height of 35,000 feet. It then launched the first stage of this rocket. The rocket reached 11,000 miles per hour. And then, as you said, an anomaly happened. Now, we haven't been given details of exactly what that anomaly is. It appears to have been the second stage of that rocket. Whether it was a technical issue or a physical issue, it just didn't reach the orbit that was necessary to launch the payload of 9 satellites that were on board. So, yeah, it is a setback. It's a major setback. They've been working on this for something like 10 years. For last night or overnight for that to happen. We understand that whatever is up there will fall harmlessly into the ocean and probably burn and break up.
Pains me. It pains me.
It's not going over any populated areas, but it is a major setback. A lot of money has been involved, and it has worked in the past. And the reason it's a setback here in the UK is because the Brits are sort of global leaders, or at least global competitors when it comes to satellites and the production of satellites, but it's getting them up into space, which is the hard part, and they're getting tired of having to sort of ferret them out to places like the United States and other parts of the world. They want their own space launches here.
And we should also note that all those tests are, to an expense. This is not a cheap endeavor by any measure. But of course, people will be comparing Virgin Orbit's launch to the competitors in the States, right? SpaceX, Blue Origin, which themselves have been able to test, fail, reattempt, test again, fail, test, succeed. So what's different about what the Brits are doing, perhaps, in its testing procedure that may explain what's going on here?
Well, yes, you have Elon Musk, SpaceX, Jeff Bezos with Blue Origin. What's different is it failed.
Pains me. It pains me.
Failed. But